One man would rise from the grave, one would fall into darkness, but nobody knew who would escape alive. The night felt colder than usual as the Undertaker walked toward the ring, his eyes empty, his pas à guerre slow, like a man already walking among the dead. The crowd was silent in fear, because this was not a normal match. This was a buried alive match, where victory meant putting your enemy into a grave and covering him with dirt. Mankind came out next, wild hair, broken smile, screaming at the sky like a man already lost. The grave waited near the ring, open, dark, hungry. The bell rang and the fight began without mercy. Fists flew, boots crashed, and both men attacked like animals. Mankind used his pain as power, smashing Undertaker with wild punches, laughing through blood. Undertaker answered with heavy strikes that shook the ring. They fought outside, into the crowd, and back again, using chairs, steps, and anything that could hurt. Mankind smashed Undertaker into the ring post again and again, then wrapped his arm in barbed wire and punched him until blood showed. The crowd gasped as Undertaker fell to one knee. Mankind screamed that he would bury him and laughed like a madman. But Undertaker slowly stood up, eyes burning, and grabbed Mankind by the throat, lifting him high and slamming him down like a dead body. They moved toward the grave, step by step, strike by strike. Dirt waited beside the hole. Mankind hit Undertaker with a shovel, sending him down. He dragged him closer, trying to roll him in. Undertaker fought back, punching, kicking, refusing to die. He pulled Mankind into the hole for a moment, but Mankind climbed out, screaming like he came back from hell. Mankind used the shovel again, hitting Undertaker in the back, then in the head. Undertaker fell into the grave halfway. Mankind tried to push him fully inside, laughing and crying at the same time. Undertaker grabbed him, pulling him down too, and both men disappeared into the hole. Dirt flew as they fought inside like monsters trapped underground. They climbed out covered in dirt and blood. Undertaker grabbed Mankind and slammed him into the ground near the grave. He lifted him and threw him inside the hole. Mankind tried to climb out, his hands reaching, his face full of fear for the first time. Undertaker grabbed a shovel and started throwing dirt onto him. The crowd screamed as dirt covered Mankind's face, his hands waving. But Mankind would not die. He pushed dirt away, climbed out again, screaming that he would never stay buried. He attacked Undertaker with everything left, hitting him with the shovel, then with fists, then biting him like an animal. Undertaker fell to the ground, and Mankind dragged him again toward the grave. Suddenly the lights flickered. Dark figures appeared, helping Mankind. They attacked Undertaker, holding him, beating him. Undertaker fought them off like a demon, throwing bodies into the dark. He stood alone again, breathing heavy, eyes burning. He grabbed Mankind and threw him back into the grave. Undertaker lifted the shovel and began to bury him. Dirt fell again and again. Mankind's hands reached out, shaking, trying to survive. The dirt covered his chest, his face, his hands. The referee looked into the grave, fear on his face. Mankind stopped moving. The bell rang. The match was over. Undertaker stood above the grave, breathing slow, looking down like a judge of the dead. Dirt covered his coat. His eyes showed no joy, only darkness. He raised his arms slowly as smoke rose around him. He had won, but at a terrible cost. Suddenly the grave exploded. Mankind burst out, screaming like he had come back from hell. The crowd went crazy. He attacked Undertaker again, proving that even death could not stop him. But Undertaker stood tall, staring at him, not afraid. They looked at each other like two souls cursed to fight forever. Security and officials ran in, trying to separate them, but both men fought through pain and blood, refusing to die, refusing to end. This was not just a match. It was a war between life and death. It was a story of madness, pain, and fear. That night, Undertaker buried a man, but he did not kill him. Mankind proved that some souls cannot be buried, no matter how deep you dig. Fans would never forget the night when wrestling became horror, when the ring turned into a graveyard, and when two men showed the world what it means to suffer for a legend.